Okay, this is how to use a Theremin, the pitch control with your Eurorack gear. Right now the volume is off on my Theremin, but you can use it. You can use it as a gate. It doesn't work too well because you have to do like so, and it's just a pulse. It's really not very fast. But you can use it to adjust your frequent modulation, timbre, color, strength. You can use it to trigger. I got it hooked to a sampler. I'm going to use it to trigger the sample, and also to for the modulation. The closer I get to the antenna, the faster the sample will go. I'm also going to use it to reset radio music. You can also use it to change the channels with the tuner. You can also use it to change your oscillators with braids if it's in meta mode. But here, let me just there's radio music going. Let me turn this up a little bit. That's starting the reset time, starting it over again. And on the sample you can turn the start right to where you want it to reset, and then you can use the Theremin to reset it at that point. See, if I turn it somewhere else on that same sample right now, it's starting in a different spot. You turn the start. And if you plug it into the tuner, it'll change the channels. But let's see, on elements, I have it hooked up to the strength. I also hooked it up to the geometry at the moment. You can use any of these bottom inputs. It will do things, especially with the brightness and flow and the timbre controls. Right now I have a clock for my gates, because it doesn't work well for gates, so I'm using Time Runner to start my gates. Time Runner is hooked up to Little Nerd. Little Nerd is connecting the control voltage on my my VCA that my braids is attached to. But for the most part, it is ran out to the clock on my brains, which is running this little 8-step sequencer on this bottom row, which you will hear in a moment. There's Elements. Elements is doing this little 8-step sequence, and the strength and the geometry will change. This is pretty much useless over here, the normal volume control. Let's try with the brightness. Timbre control on the blow. Put it back on geometry for now. On braids, where's my braids? Can't hear it. Hold on a second. Oh, braids is number 5. There we go. Volume control. Right now it's on meta mode. So the closer I get my hand, I can hold my hand in place and move it closer, whatever, and it will change the waveform. If I go into meta and turn that off, it will now control the pitch control of whatever waveform it's on. But I kind of like meta mode. So let's go back to meta mode. Now for the sampler, it will trigger it. I have it hooked to the trigger, and like I said, the speed control. So that started it.
To the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, I pledge.
And now let's just try everything. Turn the Theremin on.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands.
Anyway, there's all kinds of sounds on that Theremin. But usually I turn the volume down and just use it as a controller to control usually the strength and pitch of things when I haven't used it in a song yet, but I will. I'm working on it. Have a good one.